I gave a live stream and nobody showed up? Now we're sounding okay? Okay, well, I guess we're back. So, yeah, we'll see if everybody else shows up. My goodness, Teppo. You know, it's not truly a Tobias the Adequate Troubadork show unless we're facing stupid technical issues. And I'm pretty sure the stupid technical issue that I was having was that I just hadn't restarted the silly computer for a while. And all of us know that you're in the business that if you have not restarted your computer for a while and your computer is being weird, the odds are that you should restart the computer. You really should. So yeah, I'm just going to riff for a little bit, and we'll see how it all goes, see if anybody... I'm hoping that some other people that hop on so that it's not, you know, they didn't abandon me. It's like, oh, well, the heck with it, he's not trying anymore. I am trying. I'm constantly trying. I'm very trying. Just ask my wife. So I went to the North Texas Irish Festival, and it was all right. I had never done that one before. I had to drive, 4.5 hours to get up there from where we are here in San Antonio, Texas. And then I made the brilliant decision to walk the length and breadth of the site at Fair Park on Friday night when I didn't have any shows. So I just walked the length and breadth of the Fair Park. And yeah, I was very tired when I got up. Yay, I can be heard now. Hey, Ashley. So I walked the length and breadth of the fair. And the way that it's set up is, the way that the event is set up is that Fair Park is gigantic. And there's two big, huge event halls, like right like that, and a giant fountain in the middle. Fountain pond thing. And the pond was dry, but they didn't let you walk across it. So if you were up here, and you had to get down here, you were like, I'm back up. Oh, look at you. Yes, thank you for spamming me, Botich. Yeah. Somebody else say something so we can kind of get that out of the way. So I walked a lot. I walked about 10,000 steps on Saturday. I'm doing two shows, one at 12:30 right after it opened, and one at 6:30 as they were shutting down the stage. I was the last show on the stage. And I walked around a lot, and I saw a lot of people and things and people, and had a lot of fun, and walked far too much. And my legs are almost better now. So... And I was once again reminded a lot of my songs are funny. Because, that's the way that works. This one is particularly hilarious, apparently. Broke some people up, and I've added a little something to it. So we'll see how you feel about it here. Wait, let me test. Let me adjust the microphone just a little bit, because we're coming a little hot, because I put it a little hot. There we go. Now, I want to try to keep the little bouncy lines in the green area and not up in the red area. As I was walking on Kilkenny Mountain, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. First he drew me pistol and then produced me rapier, saying, give me all your gold, 'cause I'm a big golden retriever. With a boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. I don't know all the words. I don't know all the words to Whiskey in the Jar. I think that little smacking the ukulele adds something to the show. It was many years ago when I first heard this song performed, but somewhere in my memory the lyrics got distorted. Takes a half an hour at their never-ending chorus, 'cause no one's listening to the words. We're waiting for the chorus. Here it comes! With a boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. I don't know all the words. I don't know all the words to Whiskey in the Jar. And now, genuine Irish nonsense. Fiddly-i-dee-di-dee-di-dee, fa-la-tu-ra-la-ru-la-lu-ray. Fiddly-up-up-dee-up, fa-la-la-la-la, I cannot read my writing. all the do-ra-do-ra-do-ra-do-ra-do-ray. Billy up, speed up, speed up, speed up. With a boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. I don't know all the words. I don't know all the words to Whiskey in the Jar. I never thought we'd have the time to give the song its glory, 'cause it takes half a week to tell a proper Irish story. It thinks about us, but it never seems to bother us. Gotta be drunk to write a song like this, and drunker still to sing it. With a boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. I don't know all the words. I don't know all the words to Whiskey in the Jar. With a boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. I don't know all the words. I don't know all the words to Whiskey in the Jar. Hey, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom. Just the facts, Jack. That's a joke with a diminishing audience, but that's okay. So sorry about the technical nonsense there that happened. I went, it took 4.5 hours to drive from San Antonio, Texas to where the hotel was, not too far away from Fair Park. And then on Sunday morning, because I didn't have any shows, and I woke up at 4:30 in the morning because I married a morning person. I decided I would just pack up my stuff and drive home. And it took me about 3 hours and 25 minutes to get home from the middle of Dallas, downtown Dallas. And I think I may have set a world's record on that. I'm not sure. I didn't actually even speed all that much. I stayed within the speed limits, or at least the tolerances. So that was, I think I may do North Texas again. Because it turned out to be worth it for the stuff I did and the people I saw. And also, I think I will take advantage of a few things, because when you're an act, they have golf carts that will actually drive your raggedy butt all around the site. And, well, I don't speed. I just try to keep up with the flow of traffic. It's not my fault they're going that fast. You know, I mean, it's just very quick out there. It's very rapid. I just didn't want to get eaten by a truck. That's my real goal here. So this weekend is the second weekend of the Sherwood Forest Fair. And it is also what is known as the Scarborough Invasion, because it's the last weekend before the Scarby folks start their workshop stuff in earnest. And so there will be a fair number of Scarborough cast members coming to Sherwood Forest Fair. And in fact, we are coming to Sherwood Forest Fair also. Yeah, you know what? I would love to see. I don't know anything else about the golf cart situation. We can talk to Laura, and she will have more insight. Laura, by the way, sound goddess for Scarborough, also transportation goddess for North Texas Irish Festival. And it's her fault that I pitched to do that show. Getting back to it, this weekend, Scarborough invasion of Sherwood. So we are coming out to go and see people, and I will have more of my costume. I now have new, very yellow hose, and I have new, very yellow tunics to go under my surcoat. I don't know what silly hat I'm going to wear. If it's cold, I might actually wear the very nice quilted arming cap made for me, and that we purchased at Steampunk November from Isaac and the fine folks. Isaac made this really great. It's a bit gaudy, but hey, I'm a performer, so I can get away with it. So that'll be Saturday. We'll go out there, so you may see us out there. If you are out there, then we'll say hi, and I'll play a few things. And if you haven't heard some of the stuff, I'll be happy to play. And if you have heard some stuff, I'll be happy to play. But I do not have any shows this weekend. I start performing at Sherwood Sherwood on the last weekend of March. Because I am a Renaissance minstrel. I pray thee, my Lord, will you hear this song? It took me years to write, but will not take too long. It's based on a sonnet by a man named Kit, and I need a patron, for I long to be a Renaissance minstrel. Renaissance minstrel. is a noble saga of a wandering knight, and his lady's love keeps him up at night. His son's a lowly sword, schlepping swords. It's a steady job, but he wants to be a Renaissance minstrel. Renaissance minstrel, vibrato. Renaissance minstrel, minstrel, minstrel. It's 100 verses, give and take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. I can make it fast, and if you like the sound, said Putus was it, and I wanna be a Renaissance minstrel. Renaissance minstrel. If you do enjoy it, I can sing it there. I get so tired of wandering from fair to fair. If you must return it, give it to the king. He'll just put his name on it and carves over Renaissance minstrel. Renaissance minstrel. Renaissance minstrel, minstrel. Renaissance minstrel, minstrel. Alas, my love, you do me wrong, minstrel. There's no good way to end this song, minstrel. They usually fade it out, you see, minstrel. I don't have that technology, minstrel. Perhaps if I just softly play, minstrel, it'll sound like I'm fading away, minstrel. How long can I keep this joke up, minstrel? I think this gag has run its course, minstrel. And because if I don't play 4 songs, I will feel like I really have done y'all a disservice, even though we did have a full 10 minutes of technical stupidity. So I'm going to play a couple of bouncy tunes. When I was just a lad, 'twas for adventure I did yearn. I went a-questing for the fame and glory I could earn. One night when I was rummaging an abandoned wyvern's hoard, 'twas then that I discovered me a useless magic sword. This was actually requested at my show. Useless magic sword, it's my useless magic sword. I'm questing for adventure with my useless magic sword. The useless magic sword, it's my useless magic sword. Does not come with instructions, it's my useless magic sword. It was. A nice gray-haired guy asked for it on the second show. The sword, it was not very sharp, nor had a magic glow. I didn't know what it could do, nor where that it could go, so I took me to a scholar, the very best I could afford. He looked at it and said, my son, it's a useless magic sword. I knew that. Useless magic sword, it's my useless magic sword. I'm questing for adventure with my useless magic sword. A useless magic sword, it's my useless magic sword. It did not come with instructions, it's my useless magic sword. I went to fight a dragon because that's just what heroes do. I thought I'd make my legend on the lizards that I slew. Dragon cocked his head up to one side with laughter, he then roared. It's embarrassing to be here with this useless magic sword. It says +0 on the hilt. Useless magic sword, it's my useless magic sword. I'm questing for adventure with my useless magic sword. A useless magic sword, it's my useless magic sword. It did not come with instructions, it's my useless magic sword. I tried so hard to rid me of the stupid metal stick. I tried the classic methods, but they did not do the trick. To stuff the sword into a stone, I mightily did try. The stupid thing bounced off the hilt, got me right in the eye. Ow! +1 against myself? Useless magic sword, it's my useless magic sword. I'm questing for adventure with my useless magic sword. Useless magic sword, it's my useless magic sword. It did not come with instructions, it's my useless magic sword. I was feeling mighty desperate, rash action I did take. I got a boat and rode to meet the lady in the lake. I threw it in the water, but she didn't speak a word. She threw it back, she didn't want my useless magic sword. lines look like they ought to rhyme on paper, but they don't in reality. I'm kind of salty about it. Useless magic sword, it's my useless magic sword. I'm questing for adventure with my useless magic sword. A useless magic sword, it's my useless magic sword. It did not come with instructions, it's my useless magic sword. Slowing down but not stopping. The years have passed, I've gotten old, I've never found my fame, and this stupid hunk of metal doesn't even have a name. So I stuffed it straight into the floor, wedged in between the boards. I use it as a coat rack now, my useless magic sword. Oh, it does have a purpose. I like a happy ending. Don't you? Useless magic sword, it's my useless magic sword. I'm questing for adventure with my useless magic sword. A useless magic sword, it's my useless magic sword. And I use that as a code rack now, my useless magic sword. Whew, technical foo-for-alls or not, we are now 3 songs deep into the show, and thankfully well on our way to the 4th song, so I will have managed to at least maintain some semblance of continuity. It's been. We had a personnel shift at the day job, which was exciting, to put it lightly. I will talk to you about that in some guarded detail. Possibly tomorrow, because Amy and I will be out there, and we're gonna bring our seats, and I'm gonna bring Payback with me to, inflict a little bit of sound on people who want it. But mostly, I'm gonna be there to see a lot of the Scarby folks come out to visit. I have no idea if we're gonna start at the bottom and work our way up, or we're gonna start at the top of the hill and fall down. We do have some bins of stuff to give for the newbies, because there's a newbie bin at Scarborough, and Amy and I have accreted a large number of objects that we are not currently using. Jug playing. It's hard to tune these and drink them at the same time. So we want to spread that out. So we are going to be handing off some bins to some folks who are going to take them up to Scarborough and put them out for newbies to be able to rummage through. A number of shirts and skirts, some pants, hose, more tops, more skirts, and tankards, and some wooden plates, and some other props like that. Because when you're starting out at fair as a cast member, you don't always have all the stuff. So it's cool to be able to hand some of that stuff out and keep it going a little bit. And you can say, oh yeah, I remember this. This was Tobias's tankard. Well, how do you have it? Well, I hit him in the head, and then I took it. It's like, okay, that's how that works. I'm always surprised at just how much this song works. I'm very surprised at how much I don't know all the words to Whiskey in the Jar works, and I'm even more surprised at how much this works. Every time. People say that because I write some songs, I might just be a bard. But writing songs is really fun, I'm really not that hard. I'll miss you too, Ashley. I call myself the Troubadork, that B word has me jarred. Because while I am not a bard, I've frequently been barred. I've been barred from ships and taverns, I've been barred from pubs and clubs, I've been barred from village fairs, they even took my ticket stubs. I've been barred from local jam sessions, been all but feathered and tarred, and to make the matters worse, from all the bars, I have been barred. Hootenannies will not have me, nor will any open mic. I can play whatever song I please, but nowhere that I like. People want me to pay for my sins, but music should be free. And while I can play wherever I please, no place is pleased with me. Although I gotta say, the folks at NTIF were actually surprised, because no matter how many people I had when I started the show, by the end of the show I had a lot of butts in chairs, and I think that's a sign. I've been barred from ships and taverns, I've been barred from pubs and clubs, I've been barred from village fairs, they even took my ticket stubs. I've I've been barred from local jam sessions, been all but feathered and tarred, and to make the matters worse, from all the bars I have been barred. I may be a humble poetaster, a poet not so good. I just want my songs to come out right like any sane man would. But the people, when they hear my songs, react with low regard, just because they see my music left them emotionally scarred. Fair cop. I've been barred from ships and taverns, I've been barred from pubs and clubs, I've been barred from village fairs, they even took my ticket stubs. I've been barred from local jam sessions, been all but feathered and tarred, and to make the matters worse, from all the bars I have been barred. So my friends, you know, all know my tale, take pity on my plight. Some of us just want to play our stuff and pray it comes out right. If you see your humble Troubadork, please do not run away, as I stagger through this world searching for somewhere I can play. Like Sherwood Forest Fair, starting the final week in March, and running from that week 3 weeks through April. If you don't come out and see the show, I have to do it anyway, so you might as well watch. I've been barred from ships and taverns, I've been barred from pubs and clubs, I've been barred from village fairs, they even took my ticket stubs. I've been barred from local jam sessions, been all but feathered and tarred, and to make the matters worse, from all the bars, oh yeah! I've been barred from ships and taverns, I've been barred from pubs and clubs, I've been barred from village fairs, they even took my ticket stubs. I've been barred from local jam sessions, and I've been feathered and tarred, and to make the matters worse, from all the bars, I have been barred. And while all good things must come to an end, and while this may not qualify, this will wrap it up for this slightly shortened, but over time, at the same time, Tobias the Adequate Troubadork show number 322. Holy crap! We'll keep doing this just about every Friday, barring force majeure. And force majeure means, you know, stuff happened where I couldn't do the show. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Without you here, this would not be easy to justify. I want to thank very much my Patreon peeps. And that, of course, would be Tim, K, Jen, Joe, Austin, Chris, Teppo, Shay, BK, Kaylee, Relly, Lorene, Christina, Rob, and John. And Business Goose, Ashley, I swear, you know, at some point, y'all are going to have to sing that to me, because I've sung it to you often enough. Business Goose. Yes, we will. I do still have Business Groups recorded on my SoundCloud. Of course, you can support the Adequacy in Our Lifetime by going to patreon.com/theadequate. I am at The Adequate on Venmo, $ The Adequate on Cash App, Tobias at The Adequate on PayPal. I have whatever that other. I have one more, but I don't remember what it is, and I'm old and I'm tired, and it's already been a heck of a month, and it's only 8 days into it. What the heck is going on here? So, be good to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Treat people like people. Don't treat people like things. Fight fire with marshmallows because it confuses the heck out of our enemies. And if things get really hassly, then you have a flaming marshmallow you can throw at someone, which is a very effective weapon. Trans rights are human rights, and I will say that forever and ever and ever, because I believe it. And also, if you are in the United States and you are eligible to vote, I strongly and highly recommend that you do vote. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. You can make up your own mind. I'm not your dad. But vote. Participate somehow, because the moral high ground is a great place to stand, but the floodwaters will get up there eventually, so, you know. All right, I think that's about enough for me. If you're going to be out at Sherwood, you might see me or hear me. I don't know what hat I'm going to have, but I'll have very yellow socks and a very yellow tunic. Y'all have been wonderful, and I persist, despite all advice to the contrary, in being Tobias the Adequate. I thank you all for encouraging my behavior, and I will see y'all next time. Take care.